that I'm back, it's gonna be good. Well, hello friends. Welcome to my channel. I'm sorry to keep you waiting so long. I know it's been a very long time since I've done any videos, but I promise you, now that I'm back, it's gonna be good. Well, what should I do today? I know I started a series about Younique, Perfectly Perfect, and there's still a few chapters left for us to go through. So today, let's use the time to speak about poverty. Come on, let's get comfortable with me. Let's get comfortable. So, Younique, Perfectly Imperfect, poverty. Do you know much about poverty? In fact, let me answer the question. Were you raised comfortably? Meaning you never had to worry about your roof over your head, food on your table, lunch money for school, how you're gonna get to school, whether you can even go to school, how you're gonna get clothes to wear, all of those things. Did you have to worry about any of that? Were your mom and dad able to provide for you efficiently? Answer those questions below, because all of us have a story. In fact, I do have a story. For me, from a very young age, I decided that I was gonna defeat the odds. So think about it. Growing up in the inner city, with a single mom of 4, and constantly having to figure out how we're gonna survive, what we're gonna do, how we're gonna help our mom, and all of that. It wasn't necessarily easy, but I had a plan. From a very young age, I told myself I will never allow my children to go through what I went through when I was young. Let me make this clear. My mom and dad did the best that they could, especially my mom. She worked so hard to provide for us, but at the end of the day, the reality is a reality. We grew up in the inner city. Before I turned 18, I lived at 15 different places. Yes, I counted them. And life wasn't always easy. You know, like there were times when I became homeless. We were evicted. We had to find somewhere else to live. There were times when we just had to eat the bare minimum just to get something in our stomach to go to sleep. So a lot of people see my drive now and where I'm at and the things that I've accomplished. But do you really know what actually was the motivation behind it? In my book, I talk a little bit about my journey and also the stigma around poverty and how much of a crude term the word poverty can be. Not everybody likes the term. I have a lot of memory from my upbringing. And there are times when honestly, this is one of those topics that makes me a little bit emotional. It brings back a lot of memories, some painful, some happy, because when you grow up in the inner city, there are a lot of happy moments. You get the opportunity to be on the street side, playing with your friends and just enjoying life as it is, not having to worry about anything else in life. You know, so you also have that. But on the flip side, is of course, it's a coin and it have 2 sides. All right, let's get serious. But on the flip side, you have kids who grew up lacking, whether they lack the nice outfit to go to school so that they can fit in and not get teased by others, or they don't have the latest shoes to wear to school Not, and don't get me wrong, you don't need the latest shoes. You don't need the latest bag. You don't need the latest anything. You just need something that actually fits you and you are comfortable going to school in it. But we live in a society where everything is driven by what the other person is doing, how the other person is reacting to it. And we need to teach our children that it is okay not to have the latest. So let's get that out there. One of the things that I was always taught when growing up is to stop calling yourself broke. There's a girl on Instagram that I really admire a lot because I do believe that she manifests a lot of things that she has accomplished. Her name is Star Dawkins, and she recently, she's so innovative. The way that she thinks, the ideas that comes to her mind, I just consider this girl to be very innovative. And when she tells her story, tells her that she left Florida and moved to LA with only $150 to start life with. She stayed on the bridge because she didn't have it. She hustled her way all the way up. And when you look at the creativity that she does, yesterday I saw on Instagram that she actually innovated when she turned a truck into a store. Like, sometimes all we need to do is think outside of the box, but a lot of us play victim. A lot of us blame our upbringing, our parents, our friends, the society, the community. A lot of us feel as if we can't get out of the situation because that's what we were born in. But I'm here to tell you, a lot of people put statistics on you. She's gonna get pregnant young. She's gonna end up like the others. She's gonna just a lot of different things that a lot of people used to say about me. And I'm here today to say it's not where you start from, it's where you're finished and the journey that you're taking to get there. So again, I use that young lady as an example because I believe that she definitely is one of those stories that I just sit down and admire. When I see her drive, when I see her carefreeness about her success, this is the same thing that I want you to take on as well. Number one, never call yourself broke. There's an old saying that says, being broke is temper, being poor is a state of mind. So we don't want to use the word poor. We're not poor. I'm not poor. I'm not broke. I am in the process of getting the money that I need to buy what I want to buy. So at times I have to stop myself. I don't know why they're sending this bill when I ain't got it. Stop talking like that, because that is the same thing that you're putting out there in the atmosphere. If you're telling the universe you ain't got it, then you ain't got it. Say, send me those bills. I got it. It's coming from somewhere. God is gonna provide. You know, send me that business idea. I'll figure a way out to actually make it a dream reality come true. Like, you have to start manifesting things, putting out the right things in the universe so that you can actually benefit from it. Secondly, stop being fearful. A lot of us prefer to work something that is safe and never to actually invest or to think that, okay, I work $100, I'm gonna take this $10 and invest into something that is gonna materialize to $11 one day. You rather to use that money to buy what you need to buy as opposed to trying to save it or trying to invest in it. Because saving, we all know, saving don't even make sense these days. You put it in the bank, in 10 years, is a dollar and a penny. So just saving with the bank don't even make sense. But you have to figure out a way where you can turn that $10 into 20 and then that 20 into 40 and so forth. Life don't have to be this complicated. There are so much opportunity out there for you to make life what you want it to be. Get out of your head. Get out of your head. You're not poor. You're not broke. You're not lacking. You are just in a current situation that you are working to get out of.